So, I am going to talk to you guys today about something that I actually really love, and that's my curls. So, I'm sure you have heard the story about the curly girl who denounced her curls early on in life, only wanted to straighten it, and then goes on her journey to come back to loving her curls and loving the natural beauty that was bestowed upon her. And so my story is not much different, although I never really hated my curls per se. Um, but I definitely did go through a phase where it was constantly straight. Um, but it was more because it was just easier to handle. And I loved like how silky it felt when it was straight. But anyway, let's backtrack. Let's backtrack. Why do I love my curls? Well, I love my curls because honestly, I feel like they define me. I feel like they keep me close to my heritage. I am of Puerto Rican descent, and I definitely have the European ancestors on one side. I have the Black ancestors on the other. I have the indigenous, and so that leads me to have, fair skin but curly hair. And I feel more feminine. I feel more beautiful. I feel more empowered. So many things when my curls are looking beautiful. And it's been a journey that I've been on for 29 years. But it is a journey that I love. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys. When I was younger, I had curly hair. Actually, I was one of like the only babies born that had like a full head of hair, and my mom loved that. And so there was always like something to do with my hair. And I would say when I was younger, it was more wavy. Although maybe I just didn't know what I was doing with it, to be quite honest. My mom has curly hair, but hers is thinner than mine, and so I don't think she had the same like routine necessary when she was growing up. I remember very distinctly when I was younger, I was going over to my aunt's house for Christmas, and we were running super, super late because it took my mom 3 hours to detangle my hair. 3 hours. Like, and I think shortly thereafter is when I started straightening it. And I would go to this Dominican salon in the Heights, and I remember like it was like a whole thing. So my cousin who has curly hair, she recommended it to us, and then my mom and I would go on a Sunday morning. There was a McDonald's across the street, and I hate McDonald's, but I would get the chicken selects because they looked real. And I would eat the chicken selects. I would get my hair done. I would wait for my hair to, I would wait to like for my turn. I would be in awe of all these ladies talking because I don't speak Spanish, so I didn't understand anything that was going on. And I would just be like fascinated by how quickly they can move their tongues, and wishing that I had the same ability. And so like that was a thing. And despite me semi-ruining my curls, it's actually a fond memory that I have. I do remember it. My mom would never let me perm my hair because she never wanted me to permanently damage my curls. And I am so grateful that she didn't. The only reason why I want to perm my hair is because for some reason I really wanted like to be able to flip, like to have that like flip that doesn't go away, and you needed it to be permed in order to do that or something. I don't know. But so I did feel some type of way about it back then. But so as I got older, and I think I definitely heavily was straightening my hair in high school, especially after coloring it and highlighting it. But then once I got to college, I couldn't afford to do all that on my own. So I went back to curly hair. And I don't even remember what I used to do. I think I would just like search the aisles to see whatever was advertised to curly hair. And I was also trying to fix it because, okay, so past high school, my hair would not grow past here. And I could not figure out why. I took everything under the sun, biotin pills, everything. And I figured that it was like related to weight, and like maybe the pores were clogged or something, because I gained a significant amount of weight in college. So maybe the pores were clogged or something. And so I eventually lost weight and nothing happened. And that was really disheartening. And I think, so this is now around like 2014, 2015. And I heard of curl cuts. And I was just like, do I really want to spend this amount of money on it? But how cool would it be if it was like something, hold on, Simba, are you stuck in here? So at about like 2014, 2015, yeah, something around then, I heard about Diva cuts. Yeah, it was Diva cuts and curl cuts. And I thought, like, how cool would it be to have my hair cut the way it should be as a curly haired person? But then I was like, I really can't spend that money. So I went to another Dominican salon in the Heights, and she cut my hair while it was wet. I wanted it a short haircut, but because it was cut while it was wet, I ended up like this. And it grew on me, but it wasn't what I had wanted. And so once it finally grew back, I was like, you know what? If I want a curly haircut, like, I need to go to the experts. So I set up an appointment and I got my first curl cut. And I learned all these different things and how to best like apply product to my hair. And my hair looked significantly healthier and just lustrous. And I will say that when I did go, my stylist told me that she could tell that I had been taking good care of my hair. So I was really glad to see that, despite not having been to an actual curl salon before, that I had been taking the proper steps in my own care. So my hair was already on its like health journey, thank goodness. But cutting it definitely enhanced how I looked. And so since then, it's now 2018. Since then, I am not constantly, I'd say like maybe every 6 months or so, switching what it is that I am doing. And it's looking better and better. And you might notice that it is no longer real, like above my shoulders. And that, I want to say, is one, because I'm taking good care of it, but two, because I have also been consuming collagen peptides. And that's only been, I want to say, since April or so. And I wasn't even doing it very consistently since April, but maybe in July I started consistently every single day consuming it. In April to June, let's say, it was like 3 times a week maybe. And so since July, every day consuming it in my coffee. Doesn't taste like anything, so it's good to add. And now when my hair is not completely dry, it's actually at the middle of my back, which is like, I don't think my hair's ever been that long before, so it's really, really, really exciting. And a lot of people who know me and have like seen me throughout the years keep saying like how amazing it's been looking and more full and everything. So it's really, really, really exciting. And it's just like, it helps me when I want to feel bold. It helps me when I want to be empowered. And it's like a crown on my head. My curls are unique to me, and I just feel so beautiful when I'm protecting them. So now you know my journey, and I want to help you to continue on yours. So if you click over to the next video, I'm going to show you what my curl routine is, and hopefully at least one thing in that routine is actually going to help you to love your curls more. See you soon.